Good Tuesday morning, everybody. I'm Jared Klein coming to you live from the NBC 29 Digital Desk with your Morning Rush. We begin this morning with this story. Charlottesville City Council voting to defer 2 rezoning requests near UVA. One project is a 12-story building with 1,500 apartments for students. That would be at the corner of Stadium Road and Jefferson Park Avenue. The second is a 10-story student housing project on Ivy Road where Truist Bank now stands. Those who live in these neighborhoods say they're concerned about added traffic, but others, including the co-chair of Livable Seville, argue the buildings will free up other places for affordable housing. In Albemarle County, supervisors are considering giving incentives to build more affordable housing. Developers had their own suggestions Monday, and the county offered its own. The idea is to use taxpayer money to cut the cost of these projects for developers. Sunshine Mathon with Piedmont Housing says the most important piece of the puzzle is money to help the people who need it the most. A traffic alert if the Belmont Bridge is part of your commute today. The intersections of 9th and Avon, as well as Garrett and Levy, have temporary lane closures. As a new pedestrian plaza is built, the city says Water Street will remain one lane, and Old Avon between Garrett and East South Street is closed. The city is expecting to have most of the major activities completed by the end of next month. And Brady Strong dropped off a truckload of toys at UVA Children's Hospital on Monday. From Pikachu to Peppa Pig, the toys were donated across the area. And on Thursday, parents with a child being cared for at UVA Children's Hospital can get one for free. Anything left is used for future families to use, so children feel at home at the hospital. And that's definitely much appreciated by these children who are going through this tough time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Something to play with, something to feel at home, yeah.
Of course. All right, so it is the gift-giving season, and Americans are at a record with credit card debt, over $1 trillion this year. So here are some tips to kind of watch your finances. So it's 12 of them. So make a list of the people you want to give gifts to. That's always good. Make a holiday-specific budget so you can avoid overspending. Use a budget calculator that helps you set those limits. Set aside money for holiday gifts, but also give yourself a gift in the sense of replenishing maybe an emergency fund. Number 5, consider making your gifts. Those are always a good idea.
Yeah.
I think I made Christmas ornaments one year for my family. Number 6, manage your expectations. So if you do have to cut back, don't be afraid to tell your family and friends, you know, we're going to do things a little differently this year. We're just not going to do a gift. Some families even do like a secret Santa. Yeah. So they can get one gift and instead of like 10. Commit to going all cash, so you're not using your credit cards, and don't get those retail cards that try to offer discounts. Use credit card rewards to pay for gifts. I've done that before. Dust off those old gift cards that you haven't used, and pull out unused gifts. So re-gift if it's something that's still still nice, and then shop secondhand. Go to the secondhand stores. So.
Yeah, that's a lot of great advice. I'm about halfway through Christmas shopping right now. I know you get started early. So
I start early. When I say early, like July.
Really early.
Because then I can spread it all out over the months.
And that's a good idea, yeah. If you have the foresight, because I'm a procrastinator.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do anything. I can plan to do something, but I'm not going to do it until the very last minute. It's not going to happen.
It's okay. A lot of people are like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's great advice.
Okay. All right, so evidently, so there was this new study about pH levels, and researchers tested about 400 beverages, so from sports drinks, sodas, fruit punches, juices, that sort of thing, and a lot of them had a pH below 4, which is the threshold, and when you have a low pH, it causes the acidity ruins your enamel on your teeth. So higher the pH, the better. I didn't really think about that.
I didn't either. But
So,
you know, I've never really liked sparkling water. I feel like it's like an unnecessary addition to water.
Right.
So.
But it's also like the Cokes and the soft drinks and the juices too. They have a low pH.
Yeah.
And that can really affect your enamel on your teeth.
Coffee, which is bad news.
Yeah,
for us.
Stains the teeth too. But
well, you don't drink as much coffee as I do, but
yeah,
still.
No, I know. So Something to think about when you're reaching for that
Yeah.
sparkling water. All right, now you're going to have to help me here. So, Riz has been crowned 2023's Word of the Year by Oxford University Press.
I don't know why you're asking me to help you, because
Do you know what that means?
No.
My kids say this. They were actually saying it the other day. I'm like, what does that mean? And they kind of couldn't really articulate.
yeah.
They're like, you know, when you get attracted to someone, I'm like, I don't get it. Like, how do you even use it in a sentence?
Yeah.
Oh, she's got Riz. So the thought, though, is it's believed to stem from the word charisma. So I guess that's...
They have Riz. Okay, I've heard it before, but I've never really, it's just one of those words that you hear all the time. I'm like, I don't even want to bother figuring out what it means.
Yeah.
But,
I'm
so I
not
guess,
going to try to say it. 'Cause
is it a real word then, since Oxford University? I wonder if it's in the dictionary.
I don't know. It's just the word of the year. I don't know if it's in the Oxford, the dictionary. I guess we'll have to, because they usually add the, come
Yeah.
up with like new words that they add every year. But Riz.
Interesting. Now I finally know what that means when I hear somebody, when I hear
Yeah.
a youngster talk,
Right. It's
mention
really
it.
charisma.
Charisma.
But it's Riz.
There you go.
So there you go.
All right, let's take a look at that 7-day forecast, see if it has a lot of Riz. I'm not using it right.
No.
Anyway.
I don't know. No.
No, I don't think so. We got a high of 50 today, and it looks like we are going to be in the upper 40s for Wednesday, Thursday, and then warming up by the time our weekend returns with highs in the upper 60s. And then tomorrow we've got a chance of some rain, potential for some snow showers in the valley, but that should not accumulate too much, so should not impact travel very much over there. I hope you guys have a great Tuesday out there. We'll see you again on NBC 29 News at noon.